my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the free skies the limit. Never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it.
God damn.
God fucking damn is right. I just found out AEW holds a show on their YouTube channel titled Johnny Loves Taya. I do not know what this is. I will never know what this is. I am now watching this. This is horrible. Get this fucking guy out of the goddamn company. For the love of God. This is absolutely atrocious. This is absolutely atrocious. It's criminal. It's criminal how nobody knows how to use greatness, bro. But before I fucking get off on all this stuff, not get upset, I mean, man, how's everybody doing, bro? How's everybody doing? Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys so much for being here, man. Welcome to another episode of Notorious Unscripted, man. This is episode 184. I want to apologize for last week, because last week I kept calling that episode 182, and it was 183, I believe. Right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you were calling it that, but I know it was what was the title and whatnot.
Yeah, let me just make sure here. Okay, no, I'm a blithering fucking idiot. We're on episode 185 right now. Okay, I almost had to apologize again. Fix that real quick. Good Lord. So, it's very hard. I think I'm going to have to put the number back in the thumbnail, because I tried to declutter the thumbnail, but it just knocks me completely out of fucking whack. It knocks me completely out of fucking whack. So, yes, that will be changed, because the number will be returning to the thumbnail, because I can't continue to have that. So that's why. So again, I want to apologize for the past couple of weeks now. Nobody fucking knows what the episode of Unscripted is, and that is completely my fault. I'm going to take the blame for that, because I'm an idiot, and I decided to try to attempt to declutter the thumbnail, and now I don't even know my fucking self what the episode of Unscripted is. So I apologize for that. And that will be fixed starting today. This is episode 185 of the Notorious Unscripted, man. And if this is your first time watching and you guys do not know how the show works, man, we are on here live every Monday after Monday Night Raw with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday at 4 p.m. Central with the news, man. Also, if you guys did miss for the Big Five for WWE and the Big Five for AEW, we are live directly after the show goes off the air with the official show review. And speaking of that, man, if you guys did miss the Revolution 2024 review, that happened yesterday night, about 24 hours or so ago. You guys can now watch that, as well as Friday's episode of the news. All the shows from this past weekend are available for you guys on all platforms. That is Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and if you want to see it first, join us right here live every single Monday. At Friday at 4 p.m. Central, and for the Big Five for both companies directly after the show goes off the air, man. So, also, if you guys have not got a chance to pick up some of the official Notorious podcast merchandise, you guys can now find this live on the merch shop. That is bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this very video. You got all 8 of these beautiful designs available on there for you guys, man. You got the Chicago flag design, the Uncrowned Kings of the IWC, the Biggie inspired design, the base logo design, the Riddler inspired IWC's best kept secret design, the Notorious World Order, Grand Slam, Scratch logo, and the only community that matters. All 8 of these beautiful designs, plus more, are available for you guys on the merch shop. Again, that is bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this very video, man. Also, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. Going good. Just been chilling out, man. Had a great weekend. And now just in a waiting for WrestleMania, man. I'm excited. And I can't wait to see what we get, man. But I've been doing good, man. I've been doing good. Like Durante always ask, how's life? How's the family? Life's good. The family's good. How is everybody doing in the live chat? How is everybody in the replay? What about you, man? How are you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good, man. Just coming off pretty cool weekend. Pretty cool weekend, man. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, man. I enjoyed myself, man. I somewhere in there was awake for about like 25 and a half hours. So that was kind of crazy. But it was very cool to kind of just be up the whole day, like literally 25 hours, like hadn't gone to sleep in an entire fucking day. So it was kind of crazy, but it definitely brought back some old memories. I used to kind of do that. I was gonna say I used to do that in my sleep, but that would make no fucking sense. I used to do that constantly when I was a kid. Middle school days. Middle school, really, not so much in high school, but dude, when I was in middle school, bro, from the ages of or from the grades of 6th grade to 8th grade, those fucking summers consisted of like 48 hours fucking straight of staying up
Oh
with
yeah.
with my buddies. Like, we just did not fucking need sleep. So that was kind of interesting. That was interesting to do. It definitely felt weird doing that, but it was very cool, to be honest. So but you get the point, man. It was a loaded weekend. And it was a damn fun weekend at that, man. I enjoyed myself for Revolution, man. I did. Will Ospreay, the triple threat, and then Sting's retirement match. Sting's matches were so fun, dude. I'm gonna fucking miss his presence in AEW so much. Yeah, his matches, dude, they were just always so fun, and he definitely gave us one last really enjoyable fucking banger yesterday night, man. And yeah, bro. But other than that, man, I'm good. As Durante always asks, man, I'm good. Family's good. What about you, Durante? Logan, Bell, Pops. How the hell are you guys doing, man? And thank you guys for being here as always, bro. So man, yeah. Well, I see Logan is playing himself some 2K24, bro. So enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy yourself. I can't wait to see some content, and please let us know how it is, bro. Let us know how it is, man. So, yeah, and Darby Allin is going on vacation to climb Mount Everest on March 27th.
Oh shit. Look at that.
That would be something. That would be. I know he's gonna do it, but if that's the date, I really fucking hope he comes back, because fucking Darby Allin, yes, he has a death wish. He absolutely has a death wish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I hope so, because that's a very risky thing to do, and man, that would suck.
I really hope it goes well for him.
Yes, absolutely. So AEW Dynamite was really nothing to talk about. There was really nothing to talk about. Being that Revolution happened already. The only thing that I figured we could mention so we can all get our fucking laughing for the day is Lionheart Chris Jericho returned to take on his buddy Atlantis's son, Atlantis Jr. And AEW gave us a video package talking about their history. Great job. I'm going to be honest,
Look at
I
that.
still don't give a fuck.
Oh,
But
God, no.
at least thanks for telling me.
Yeah, thanks for telling me about the history, man. I don't care. But you know what? Thanks for telling me, man. Thank you. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, so that honestly that was it from AEW Dynamite, bro. Very very just decent episode. It was
Yeah,
a decent go home show, and yeah, it kind of just happened.
yeah, another one of those dynamites that just happened, man.
Yes. As for Friday Night SmackDown was a pretty interesting episode. Jade Cargill kind of went face to face with Io Sky in a little backstage segment. Please no, way too early for that. Let's keep Jade doing, doing stuff. Just keep Jade doing low key stuff for a little bit and just have her kind of, getting better, man, getting better. We can't boo her
Definitely.
though, but get better.
No, exactly, man. Don't jump the gun. Take your time with her and let things progress naturally, man.
Definitely. Should make sure you're not booing any of these wrestlers, okay? They're good people. They
Yeah,
work hard.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
man. Or we don't want to get booed at our job, man, when we're new. It's not like that
exactly.
happens in real jobs too.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, we just get fired. That's what happens to us.
Exactly.
Um,
I just lose my means of money
yeah,
completely.
call me Phil, bro. I just get fired. Okay? Um,
Literally.
so, uh, yeah. So, yes, Jade Cargill had a little face off with the O Sky. Again, hey, I'll be all down for the match if EO doesn't have the championship. But again, please, let's keep it low key with Jade Cargill. Let's not have her going for championships just yet. Like I said, I want to see Jade. But I want to see Jade do some low key shit. You know what I mean? I just want to see her have a couple one-on-one matches. If you're really not that confident in her, and that's okay, and you want to have her do some multi-women matches, hey, do that too. Do whatever you feel she's
No,
ready for. I just want to see more of her because I really fucking like what I seen in the Royal Rumble. She just looked more developed, and I can't wait for the next time I do see her, which I honestly think will be in about a month. I don't because she's just not signing anywhere, so I honestly just feel like she may get drafted. She just may get drafted.
I could see that. I could definitely see that. Yeah, but they got to take their time with her, man, and just let everything, progress naturally, man.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Also Rey Mysterio came back to fight Santos Escobar.
I just, I just realized I never sent my tweet out for the fucking show. God damn it!
Well, there it
Thought I
is.
did.
There it is.
The fuck?
If it makes you feel better, my Instagram post is titled Unscripted 184. So,
Uh,
yeah, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So, um, yes, Ray is back. The storyline has cooled down, but it's not completely dead like I thought it would be. Um,
no, yeah.
they still been putting out they still been putting out good sit down vignette content with Santos and Elektra and Humberto. Actually, his name is Humberto and Angel. I wish they would just give them their last names back, but whatever. So
Oh, they changed it from Birdo.
yes, it's not Berto anymore. It's Humberto.
Look
Thank
at that.
God.
Birdo fucking. Oh God, sounded like a fucking Mario character.
That was one of the most pathetic fucking, and we've seen a lot of pathetic name changes. That was one of the
That's
most
got
pathetic
worst.
fucking name changes I've ever heard.
Oh, definitely, dude. That one was horrible.
Yeah, so Ray came back, cost Santos his match, and the LWO stood tall. Again, the storyline's not completely dead, I would say, because, Santos has been doing good work. I just can't really say I care about the LWO. I care about Santos's group, and I want them to do good. But, as of right now, they're kind of just stuck in this feud with the LWO. And it is what it is, and that's how it's just going to have to be. But uh, Ray came back. Ray came back. It was good to see him, and I hope he puts Santos over.
Yeah, man. I definitely hope he does. I really does, or I really do. What the fuck, man? I really do, and I hope it goes well, man. The storyline, it's still there. It's not as dead as it would have been in AEW, so that's good. And I hope it just goes well for Santos and the faction.
Definitely, man. There was a sit down with Bobby Lashley and Karrion Kross. This was a via satellite sit down. Dude. Speaking of dead feuds, bro. And not that the sit down was bad or anything, bro, because Karrion Kross is just an amazing presence on the mic. But yeah, this nobody cares about either of these two groups. I'm sorry, man. Nobody cares about either of these two fucking groups.
Yeah, man. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits failed together, man. Street Profits completely failed in that role, and
Yeah.
that that there's too many people in that carrying cross group of non-wrestlers.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you supposed to succeed in a role when you can't even succeed in adapting? That was one
Like
of the worst adaptation attempts I've ever fucking seen. I mean, that was horrible. That was horrible. And they just slip right back into babyface, because that's what they're, comfortable with doing. They've never been a heel, and they tried being a heel for fucking 2 or 3 weeks and fucking slipped right back into being a fucking babyface group. What a dud. I see so much potential in them as heels. It's so sad they failed their group and themselves that miserably.
literally,
Because that really could have fucking worked as a heel group and as a babyface group, and with the addition of B-Fab, nobody's feeling that shit. I can assure you, nobody is feeling this shit, and I hate saying that because everybody knows how I feel about Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley is my fucking guy. I love him. He's one of my favorites in WWE. And you had the fucking Hurt Business right fucking there. Right there. And you fire Shelton Benjamin, and you keep fucking MVP with Omos, and you put Cedric Alexander with fucking Tahuti Miles, or Ashante Adonis, whatever the fuck his name is. Come the fuck on, man. Rags to riches. Really? Okay.
no. Is that their name? No way.
That's their, well, that's, yeah, their one vignette that I've seen from them, that was what they said their tag team name should be, because Cedric is the rag, and I guess whatever the fuck
Hmm?
that means, and fucking Ashante is the riches.
Okay, good lord. Yeah, just
Rags to riches.
rags to riches, man.
Are they gonna
God
come out
damn.
to fucking Rod Wave rags to riches? Like what?
Like, what are you doing here, bruh? That shit.
What is
That's weird as
that?
fuck. That really don't make sense. And I forgot it. Adonis was still employed, if I'm being honest. Same with Cedric at this point.
Yeah, seriously. Seriously, bro. So I don't know how you look at all three of those options for those guys and you think those are better than just being paired with Bobby Lashley.
Literally. Could have just easily paired with Bobby Lashley and not fired Shelton. And you'd been fine.
Dakota Kai turned on Bailey. There was a tag team match with the Kabuki Warriors versus Io and not Io, Bailey and Dakota. And Bailey went to jump in to tag Dakota Kai, and Dakota jumped off the apron and turned, and the 4 members of Damage Control beat the holy hell out of Bailey. This is a great story, man. I've been loving the progression of this, and Bailey, she may have been a heel and she may have been an asshole, in that time, bro. But at the end of the day, all she wanted to do was see her group succeed. And the fact that they're doing all this to her, man, she doesn't deserve it, bro. She doesn't deserve it. And I fucking love the basis of this storyline. It's been a great storyline. It's been one of the best storylines going into Mania. I know we have fucking spotlight stealers that want to come in and say that, professional wrestling's cool again because of him, but it's not. It's not because of him. It's because of people like Bailey. It's because of people like Drew McIntyre. It's because of people like CM Punk. It's because of people like the fucking Bloodline, minus, who I'm talking about. It's because of those 4 men, the Usos, Solo, fucking Roman Reigns, and you could even throw Paul Heyman in there. It's because of people like that. It's because of people like Triple H. You get the point. LA Knight. I mean, it's because of these people that we are living the Renaissance era. And it's a renaissance because of them. Yeah, it absolutely is one of the best women's storylines they've put on in a while. I love the basis. Like I said, man, I love the basis for this storyline, and I'm loving just how I'm just loving how much of a shitty road to WrestleMania this is for Bailey, and I'm just excited to see her win the big one on the big stage, man.
Definitely, man. I love how the storyline's been going. I think it's been great, dude. Um, just everything, Bailey done, the past like 5 years, it's coming back to bite her in the ass, man. Everyone's turning on her. And she wanted them to succeed, man. And I love it, dude. I love it. I think that it's been doing great. It's been phenomenal. And I genuinely cannot wait for their match at Mania. And yes, Logan, too bad it can't main event night one, because at this point it absolutely should be. But
Yeah.
like Logan says, Dwayne. So, everyone gets screwed over. But Io and Bailey, this whole Damage Control storyline's been great. I really wanted this group to break up about a year and then 2 years ago. And it's crazy how far they've come from that, man.
Exactly. And honestly, bro, that's kind of why for a group like the Final Testament and the Pride, I don't immediately just want to be like the group should break up, even though sometimes I do feel it. Even though sometimes I do feel like they fucking should break up because they piss me off how trash they are. Even though sometimes I do want to say that, at the end of the day, I'll give them a little bit of time, but I got to be honest with you guys, man, and I got to be honest in saying that it's not going well for either of those fucking groups. And just like Damage Control, it wasn't really going well for them at first, man. They fell victim to Super Cena Bianca. That was one of everybody's least favorite parts of the show was fucking Bianca Belair's John Cena run. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, Damage Control, for whatever reason, had to fucking pay the price for half of that. And it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair to them, and the group fell flat on their fucking face. 2023 came around, and they, started being a little more involved in the beginning of the year, and they, started, kind of feeling a little more legit. And then all of the sudden, bro, this fucking storyline emerges, and here come all of Io's friends, and they just completely, start treating Bailey like shit. And it was fucking awesome. It was awesome, and it is an awesome thing, and I love it. It's an amazing storyline, and this is what professional wrestling is, bro. Storytelling, and they're doing it to the best of their ability, man. So, yeah, but yes, Apollo Crews, we fucking seen him tonight. Holy shit.
That is wild. I
It was a
forgot that man was still here.
Yeah, it was a job to Andrade, but we fucking seen him tonight. Man.
Fucking good lord, man. Look at
After
that.
a couple minutes after he walked through the curtain, I fucking loaded up my Instagram and I just seen that picture of him sitting next to Roman Reigns, and the caption of it was something along the lines of, I wonder what the plans were for this. I wonder what was to ever come of this. And that's a great question. That's really a great fucking question. I really wonder.
Dude, I swear, I don't know what could have came from that man, but something had to have happened to it, because That man just went into obscurity. Pure ass obscurity. And he's back, man, and it's crazy to see.
Yeah. And as soon as he's back, he's probably going away again for another year and a half.
Probably.
So, yeah, man, Dakota Kai turned on Bally. And, yeah, that's a great point, Logan. I really don't know why they ever fucking pulled him from NXT again just to do nothing with him. When again he was on NXT, he had a decent push going. I remember he was in like a feud with Braun Breaker. He was in a feud with like a couple other guys, and they took him for whatever reason, and I have no idea why. But what I really wanted to talk about on SmackDown was the fucking first 40 minutes of the show and how this is completely unacceptable. The Rock and Roman Reigns. First of all, what the fuck is American TV censorship? Half of this promo, it really is, dude. Half of this promo, you couldn't even fucking hear because you have this guy in the crowd holding up a Die Rocky Die sign, and I shit you not, they are fucking blanking out the screen, and while they're blanking out the screen, they're muting it. Bro,
first of all, if you really don't like the sign and can't show it, I don't know, have one of the security guards go up to him and take the sign. Like,
dude, completely fucking, like, listen, my TV here, right next to me, it's got some years on it. I thought the sound was going out, as well as the screen, because the fucking LEDs have kind of given a little flicker as of late anyway. So I was like, great, fucking TV's finally kicked the bucket, and fucking, then he'll just start talking like normal. So I went and I watched a random YouTube video, and it plays just fucking fine. And I go back, so now I've already wasted like fucking 5 minutes of my time. And I go back and I watch it, and I realize, what the fuck? So I look on Twitter to see if anybody else is having this problem, and sure enough, I see Fox using their censorship because of the Die Rocky Die chant. And like Sir K said, you guys want to take down the stupidest of signs, but you don't want to take down the sign that's fucking warranting Fox to hit the blackout button every 2 seconds? Come on, bro. And Dwayne, bro, listen, there's absolutely no fucking excuse for you to sit out there and take up about the first 45 minutes, and that includes entrances and everything, because the Bloodline comes out, Roman cuts his little promo, Dwayne comes out, again, another long entrance right there, and I'm usually not one to, complain for long entrances, bro, but Dwayne's is rather quick. Dwayne's is rather, like, why are you walking so slow, bro? Like, put some pep in your step. Like, bro, you're not the Undertaker. You know what I mean? And again, I'll never usually complain about a long entrance. An entrance is a spectacle. You know what I mean? An entrance is, for the live audience, one of the best parts of the show. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like, dude, fucking Jey Uso at Survivor Series, if you ask me, I was having so much fun, I would have told you to fucking have him make his entrance for fucking another 30 minutes while I sat there and did this, like that fucking jackass. But you get the point. You get the point, bro. But normally, again, I'm not one to complain about entrances, bro. So, again, that wasn't the problem here. For me, at least. But I understand if it is for some people. Dude, you don't need to sit there and fucking get cheap heat talking about the town. They're in, I can't even remember where they were. Maybe somewhere in Texas, I think. They're hicks. They're meth heads. all the ladies in the crowd want to sleep with The Rock. The Rock this, The Rock that, The Rock's here, The Rock gives meaning, The Rock this, The Rock. Bro, fucking enough, man. Get to the fucking point. Bro, come out there, get a little jab or two in. Bro, to take up 10 minutes just talking about the crowd? I mean, come on.
Like, bro, it ain't the attitude era no more, bro. I don't care. Just talk what you gotta talk about, dude. I don't care about what town you're in. I really don't.
Again, hit your finally. Your life has meaning. Blah, blah, blah. Call him a meth head. Move on. But, dude, again, to sit there for 10 minutes and fucking just rag on the fucking crowd while you sit there. And then he, talks about Seth Rollins. He talks about the Cody crybabies. He talks about how Cody wants to go one-on-one with the Great One. Do you guys want Cody to go one-on-one? Bro, what the fuck are you asking the crowd for? Shut up. Move on. Bro, my answer is no, he says. He says, but we propose a counteroffer. We want you and Seth Rollins, or, can't remember. Yeah, I believe he said your buddy Seth Rollins or something like that, in a tag team match at WrestleMania against me and Roman Reigns, the most powerful duo in the business. I noticed, dude, and I noticed it a lot with Monday Night Raw tonight, we're using the term professional wrestling a lot more. And it's fucking awesome to hear.
Hell yeah, dude, finally.
You know?
We get. Thank God, dude. It took all this time, but it's good to see, man. It really is.
Yes, it is. And don't get me wrong, man, they still use the sports and entertainment because it is. But at the end of the day, this is professional wrestling, bro. At its core, this is professional wrestling. WWE is professional wrestling with a sports entertainment twist. And AEW is too, when they want to be. So, that's not a
That
jab.
makes them good.
Professional sports entertainment is not a jab.
It was under Vince.
Yeah.
It ain't no more, man. It's really not.
Exactly. Vince's idea of sports entertainment was Bailey, this is your life. That's not Triple H's idea of sports entertainment. So you get the point, man. You get the point. But he proposes that. He says, if you smell, and fucking Roman Reigns grabs the mic and he says, wait, hold on. Before you do your whole thing, I need something from you. Acknowledge me as your tribal chief. Dude, I've always loved the look on Paul Heyman's face. When fucking Roman Reigns interrupted The Rock, this man was just like fucking so appalled by that. He was like he was so messed up over it, bro. He was just sitting there shocked.
Shit kills me, man.
The Rock says, you know what, guys? And he fucking looks around to the audience for another fucking 5 minutes. I'll do anything for family. And he says, I acknowledge you, Roman Reigns, as my tribal chief. And then he reminds us, and then he does, if you smell, and he hands the mic to Roman Reigns. That's pretty hard. If they're going to continue to do it like that. And then Roman Reigns finishes the what the bloodline is cooking.
Ooh, that's heat. I like that part.
I don't know, but what I do know is, how about you ask Braun Breaker, Zion Quinn, Tiffany Stratton, and Naomi what you were cooking. Because you were cooking half the fucking TV time.
Literally.
Again, it was a good segment. Rock didn't need half of that. He did not need half that in his promo. Dude, are you here for yourself? Or are you here to tell a good story? Because all you've done up until this point is show everybody that you're here for yourself. Dude, you took fucking TV time. Naomi and Tiffany Stratton had to get jobber entrances. Because you
Literally.
decided to sit out there for 45 fucking minutes and talk about meth heads and how people want to sleep with you. Are you serious? We're trying to tell a story here, and you're fucking dilly-dallying around. Come on, bro. This is serious, right? This is for family, right? Your mana, whatever, all this bullshit you like to talk about. My family, my mana, my love, right? This is serious for you. And you're out there talking about meth heads. And you're out here talking about how women want to sleep with you. Come on.
Like, dog, what are you doing out here, bro? Just doing the same shtick over and over and over. It's not fun. It's not cool no more, dude. Yeah, do the big ones, but then just go on and do your story. That's what people care about. He just inserts himself in, and now we gotta deal with a tag match. Fucking took up 40 minutes of the show, had to cut both of the women's entrance for the next match, and then had to cut a bunch of other shit for the fucking show. For what? Just to get a couple jokes off that no one cares about?
Yeah, he made jokes. Oh, he did. He said if him and Roman win, or if Cody and Seth win, the match on night 2 is the bloodline are barred from ringside. And he said on night 1, if him and Roman win, their match is bloodline rules. So anything can go on. Anything can happen. Solo can sing the national anthem. Are we fucking serious right now, bro?
You kidding me, bro? You can't hit a Solo. Will do what he's gotta do. Something simple and legit. You gotta make a joke out of it.
The fucking era of the bloodline where comedy worked is not this one. That was that was the best era of the bloodline. When fucking Sami Zayn was in there and fucking Roman Reigns started to actually take a liking to him. And you know the kind of jokes Sammy would fucking make that were actually funny about Solo? When he would go up to him and he would fucking hug him and say, "Look, Solo's so happy, man. Look how happy he is." And he's just like, bro, that was kind of funny, bro. But like, again, the fucking, bro, enough with the jokes, Dwayne. Enough. You just fucking got done telling jokes for 10 minutes about the fucking crowd. Now, literally. I will admit, Solo wiping his face did kind of give me fucking flashbacks from kind of what he used to do with Sami Zayn. So that aspect was funny. But of course, The Rock, it's like all the guy fucking does. He doesn't fucking know. He tells his joke, and then the thing that made it funny about Sami Zayn was he was so oblivious. He didn't even think he was making a joke. He genuinely just thought that fucking Solo was just, this is his happy face. But fucking The Rock, he tells his joke, and again, he's looking around, he's smiling. Oh, you guys think that was funny? Solo singing the national anthem, right? No fucking shit, dude. That's why the audience laughed. Can we fucking get a move on here? Yes, it was funny.
Tell your joke and move on, bro. That's what makes it fucking funny.
You're friends with fucking Kevin Hart. Why don't you ask him if he tells a joke on stage and then fucking ask the audience, was that funny, guys? Was that funny? Was that a good one? Come on.
God.
You guys think that was funny, didn't you? No shit. Come on.
Fucking Rock, man.
Braun Breaker, Zion Quinn, Tiffany Stratton, and Naomi all got their time cut on the show because this man decided to fucking eat up 45% of the TV time here on today's show.
Literally.
Good Lord.
Good Lord.
That was SmackDown. Monday Night Raw opens up with Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. More specifically, Cody Rhodes opened it up, talked about how... Oh, also, Roman and Rock need to win night 2.
Oh, they have to. I mean, they won.
They have to. There's no way they lose because Cody winning under Bloodline rules will give him even more adversity up until this point, man. So, which again, I'm honestly, bro, up until this point, the only adversity he's had fucking more adversity from the board than he's had from creative. I think Cody Rhodes winning under Bloodline rules is going to make him look even more heroic and make him look even more give him some adversity on his fucking plate. As for Seth, I think Seth is going to get banged up in the match, and that's going to cause him to lose the next night. But Seth keeps talking about, Seth mentioned to Drew McIntyre how the sacrifice is worth it. And I think the sacrifice, he told that to Drew McIntyre last week. And I think the sacrifice of him taking on the Bloodline, which Drew keeps telling him not to, is going to eventually cost him his World Heavyweight Championship. But, what did the other thing Seth told Drew was, the other thing Seth told Drew McIntyre was, some sacrifices are worth fighting for. And to ensure the future of WWE, like Rollins has said himself, the proof is in the pudding here. It's worth fighting. It's worth fighting for Rollins. So it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense to do, man. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Definitely, man. As long as, like you said, as long as the baby faces lose and his Bloodline rules in this night 2 main event, I'll be perfectly fine with it, man. That's what needs to happen, dude. Cody looked like such a fucking, like obviously he's gonna win if they win the night before, man. Cody, they lose that first night. Cody wins second night with all those problems in his face, and that's what makes it special, man. And I think we need to see that. And I think, like you said, that'll cause Seth to lose his respective match, and he'll be okay with it because the reign of terror, in his eyes, is over with, and that was worth it, man. And maybe one day he could go after Cody, and maybe one day even beat him.
Right.
So I like it. I like what they're doing. Preferably Rock wouldn't be in this at all, but he is, and at least we're getting the best version of the outcome that we can get while Rock's here.
Right. So the next match was Gunther. See, originally, what I would have, and I wouldn't really do this anymore because now you have to tell the story of Roman and Rock before you can really tell a story with Solo turning on Roman. I would have had WrestleMania be the day that Solo finally gets fed up and he gives Roman the Samoan spike and, gives him the ultimate fuck you, because if they want Solo to be a future player in this company for the next 10 years, give him that moment. Give him a huge WrestleMania moment like that. But if not, it doesn't even have to be at WrestleMania. That moment's going to be huge no matter where it happens. But now I'm kind of looking at Solo maybe turning on Roman in Roman's maybe after Roman's match with The Rock.
Definitely, man. Definitely. In some capacity, it'll be like that, man. But I can't wait for Solo to be Solo.
Right. The next match was Gunther versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Man, holy fuck. This was absolutely insane to watch. First of all, before this match gets started, Michael Cole says that he wants to give a shout out to the Icon. He wants to give a shout out to Sting, who wrestled his professional wrestling retirement match last night. Wow.
Look at that.
First of all, you mentioned Sting and professional wrestling?
Hell yeah, dude. You love to see it, dude. I'm so glad they did that. I thought that was fucking awesome. And it's awesome seeing this company do shit like that.
Definitely. Definitely, bro. Actually, back to the fucking beginning segment, because we didn't even hardly talk about that now that we completely went off the rails. But yes, so Cody comes out there, man, and he talks about how Dwayne has a counteroffer, and how, of course, he has a counteroffer. He should run for to be a politician. Yes, he should, because he's always so full of fucking shit. So,
No, literally.
um, so he asks Rollins to come out there, and he tells Rollins, "Look, I wanted to face him one-on-one, and I understand that you have Drew McIntyre to worry about on night 2. So, man, if you don't want to do it, if you're not up for it because you have other things to worry about, I completely understand." Right? He tells Seth he completely understands, and Seth tells him, no. He tells him no. He tells him he will be going to battle with him against the Bloodline, and he said, he needs to come up with a new name for Dwayne.
Oh,
He thinks about it. He thinks about it for a minute, and he says, "How about Diarrhea Dwayne? Because every time he talks, it's like wet baby poop."
I hate American TV censorship, dude. They got them cracking jokes like this, bro. Like, you can't tell that joke. And you were gonna fucking feud with CM Punk at this time. And you're telling jokes like this, dog. You telling jokes like that was gonna get you eaten alive by CM Punk.
What were you gonna call CM Punk? Poopy Phil? Like, what? I mean, really? Diarrhea Dwayne.
Like, bro, what? What did Vince fucking text you that joke?
I think he fucking might have. Diarrhea Dwayne, again, the name would have been funny if Rollins would have said something along the lines of, "We call you Diarrhea Dwayne because you're so full of shit."
Yeah, simple as that. Like,
It was
dog.
the analogy he gave that just was like, what? Wet baby poop. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. American TV censorship for you.
Gotta fucking love it, dude.
So, yes, Rollins then dropped another PW. He dropped another professional wrestling. He said, ever since he came back, he says that professional wrestling is hot again because of him. Yeah.
No, it's not. It was already hot, and bro, if it's because it was hot that he actually finally did this Roman match. If it was still Vince McMahon's WWE, more than likely, I don't think he would be doing the Roman match right now.
Fucking company was shit.
Yeah,
Company was absolute shit. Either that or he would come back to, save WrestleMania when really all that means is I'm coming back to take my main event.
exactly. That's it.
So he doesn't care about fucking WrestleMania. I mean, are you serious,
No.
man? So yeah, man. So calls him Diarrhea Dwayne, and Seth Rollins says this morning he got 100% medical clearance on his knee. He's good to go. And yeah, he's good to go, man. He's good to go. And he's going to SmackDown. And he asked Cody Rhodes, "Are you coming with me?" Cody says yes. And they celebrate. So finally, we're getting fucking dialogue between the Bloodline, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins.
Took them fucking long enough to get this shit going.
It's amazing. Yo, what up, Gotti, man? What up, Gotti? You all right, man?
How you doing? You doing good?
Golly. Yes. So Gunther and Dominic Mysterio, bro, this man beat the fucking shit out of him. But again, before this, Michael Cole talked about Sting. He talked about how he had a retirement match and he thanked Sting for the memories through all the years. That was really fucking awesome to do. Really awesome to do. That would have never happened in a Vince McMahon led WWE. I know a lot of people like to give Triple H slack because he buried Sting. Guarantee you Triple H okayed that to be said on television, and Triple H is a professional wrestling lover, man. I don't give a fuck what any of you guys think of him. If you guys hate him because of his nose or because of you think his booking sucks, I really don't give a fuck, man. He's the man.
He really is, dude. I love that they did that, and I'm glad we can get shit like that because of Triple H, man. It's so refreshing.
Definitely. Pat McAfee then goes on to say, "Oh my God, what a banger match that was last night." I'm like, this fucking dude ordered Revolution.
He really did. I wonder if he had the same problems we fucking did.
Yeah, I wonder if they fucking made him buy the goddamn show twice, or at least tried to.
Fucking hell.
Golly. Gunther made quick work of Dominic Mysterio. He beat him in like 5 minutes. With a commercial thrown in there. Bro, he ripped his little chest pads open. He ripped his chest pads open and was chopping the shit out of this man. Dominic then attempted to chop him back a couple times, which was fucking hilarious because Gunther just stood there. Yes, then Gunther hit him with that shotgun drop kick, which is absolutely devastating, and then he hit him with the power bomb. And like I said, man, made quick work of Dominic Mysterio, bro. So yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Great fucking match, man. You love to see shit like this, man, and it's going crazy, man. I like what they did here.
Definitely, bro. Definitely, man. So Katana Chance and Caden Carter lose to Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. They would then be confronted and congratulated by Damage Control after this match. Yeah, so it looks like Shayna and Zoe are going to be the next challengers for the women's tag team championships.
Interesting, man. Interesting. But at least they got people lined up.
Definitely, man. So Nia Jax and Becky Lynch are finally having their one-on-one match. I thought, being that Becky Lynch has never beat Nia Jax in one-on-one competition, I really thought this was going to be the moment where Becky Lynch, got that victory before WrestleMania. But no, Liv Morgan came and interjected herself in the match, hit Nia Jax, and got Becky Lynch disqualified, which led to a disqualification for Becky Lynch here. So so this would then lead to Becky and Liv arguing in the back, and we're getting Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan next week. So I would really fucking like, we're under a month, for just about a month away from WrestleMania. Can we please move Becky Lynch off this stuff and have her actually feuding with and giving, dialogue with Rhea Ripley here?
Yeah, can we actually get the women's world title feud that, we were supposed to get? I mean, I don't know why they're focusing Becky so much on people that aren't Rhea Ripley right now. Like, I don't understand the point of this.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
get it's to make the Liv fans happy, but like, bro, you ain't gotta make all 20 of them happy. You're good.
Yeah, seriously. Andrade would then have his debut match, bro. His entrance puts AEW to fucking shame, bro. I swear to God, when that man, from the moment that man came in 2021, bro, put him to fucking shame. This man fucking, you hear the fucking El Idolo as you just slowly see him walking through smoke. Bro. What? Looked epic. It absolutely looked epic, man. I loved it. He had a quick squash match with Apollo Crews, and he looks great, and I'm fucking pumped to see what he's gonna do, man.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm so glad they're fucking he's finally back in a place where he's getting used great, man. I cannot wait to see how this man does from like a year from now.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, man. Um, so Adam Pearce announces next week. He announces that he's looked up and down the roster to see who is capable enough to fight Gunther at at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship. He then lists off the 6 competitors he found. JD McDonough, being that, the whole Judgment Day feud kind of thing.
Yeah.
Former Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn.
Hell yeah.
Bronson Reed.
Dope.
God damn, did I fucking forget the other 2? I definitely know the last one, but give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Yeah, no wonder why I forgot them. Okay, JD McDonough, Sami Zayn, Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bronson Reed, and the last one is a guy that Adam Pearce feels is deserved of has a much deserved rematch. Chad Gable.
Hell yeah.
Bro. Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go. I like a little bit of unpredictability being that you have Gable and Sammy in here, but I think that's we've said this for the past couple weeks. Sammy is above the Intercontinental Championship. That's just how it is. That's just how it is, man. Sami Zayn's above the IC title. I understand a match between him and Gunther may sound cool, but Sami Zayn's story towards any world championship is more intriguing than any sort of Intercontinental Championship could ever. But it looks like they could be doing the multi-man match for the U.S. title now, which I would absolutely prefer over the IC title.
Definitely.
If I'm booking this, Chad Gable wins here, and if I did have a second option, it would obviously be Sami Zayn. But I'm going Gable here, and they had a pretty sick. Gunther was getting interviewed backstage, man, and Gable goes up to him and he says, "Hey, Gunther, I want you to listen because every time you talk to me, you have that you have that stupid smile on your face, that smug smile on your face. After you beat me and after you degraded me as a man and as a father and as a competitor, I just want you to know I haven't forgot that, and I'm going to take that smile off of your face and put it onto my daughter's face because I'll never forget seeing her tears. So next week, I'm coming for you and I'm coming for that Intercontinental Championship." And Gunther, of course, being Gunther, just fucking laughs at him and just walks away. Just like a fucking prick. So, you gotta love it. And, dude, the stuff Gable's been doing online, with his vignettes and stuff, with all that stuff, dude, mixed with the fact that, there's a built-in story there, dude, I definitely think that's the way to go.
I think it is. I think it's what they're setting up, and I think it's what they're going to do, man. And I really can't wait for it. And, I love Gunther and his smug ass face, dude. But I can't wait to see his face after he loses at WrestleMania because it's about to be insane, man. I really like what they're doing here. I like the match they set up. I mean, yeah, you got like a Ricochet in there, but Not too bad, man. And I think it's gonna go to Gable, man, and I really cannot wait for that WrestleMania moment for him.
Definitely, bro. Definitely, I agree. Definitely agree there, man. And yeah. So the Judgment Day then defeat Imperium, Giovanni Vinci, and Ludwig Kaiser. So they beat these guys. They beat these guys here, man. And yeah, that was that. Yeah, yeah, nothing too much there. But yeah, man, that was that tag match. And then Sami Zayn ended up taking on Ivar because Ivar felt that he should be in the gauntlet match over Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn beat Ivar, and then he would then be attacked after the match by Bronson Reed.
Hell
Um,
yeah, man. Mhm.
I was just gonna say another thing too. If Sammy loses here, I think that will, I think that could be a nice little story to tell with, him getting that winning streak back, but still not being able to seize the moment.
Yeah, definitely, man. I think it's really gonna help Sammy's story, and I really like what they're doing here, man. I like how a lot of people are targeting Sammy, um, and I really like that aspect, and I can't wait to see how his story evolves, kind of alongside all these other ones at Mania.
Definitely, definitely, man. Good night, pops. Good night.
Good night.
Um, and in the main event of Monday Night Raw, it was Drew McIntyre versus Jey Uso. Jey Uso, Jey Uso, was about to climb to the top rope. He was about to climb to the top rope for the the Uso splash, and Solo emerged from the crowd right after he climbed the barricade. Cody Rhodes music hit. And he came out there, fended off Solo. So he wasn't Jay wasn't worried about him. He went to go to the other corner, and there was Jimmy. As soon as he turned around into a Claymore, and he kicked kicked Jey Uso in the head with a Claymore, picked up the victory, and yeah, that, man. That was that. So yes, Drew McIntyre defeated Chad Gable. Drew McIntyre defeated Jey Uso. He defeated Jey Uso, and then after the match, Seth Rollins came out, ran right past Drew McIntyre to fend off Jimmy, and he turned around into another Claymore as Drew McIntyre was then grabbed the championship, laying over Seth's laying body, and was repeatedly telling him, "It's not worth it. You don't have to do this, Seth." Um,
Hell,
and that was how Monday Night Raw ended, man. So Seth Rollins overlooking Drew McIntyre, and it looks like in the end that will ultimately cost him. And I love the story they're going for here.
I really do, man. I really like what they're going to do here. I like, Drew McIntyre's mentality and all this. In a way, he's trying to help Seth. And Seth isn't going to listen, man. It's going to cost him. And it's going to be a great moment, man. I'm glad we're getting it, man. I'm glad everything's folding the way it is, man. And I really cannot wait for WrestleMania. They're building it up really fucking good, man.
Definitely, definitely, man. Yeah, bro. So that's it. That is it, man. And yeah, that's pretty much everything for the week of wrestling, man. Pretty dead week, man. No dynamite to complain about, man. No dynamite to complain about, and yeah. So that is that, and yeah, that's pretty much everything, bro. That's pretty much everything, and yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, no much more to talk about here on today's episode, bro. So this has been episode 185, and yes, I definitely do think Gunther, definitely do think Gunther does lose, but
Yeah,
yeah, that's
definitely, man.
yeah,
Definitely Gunther lost at Mania.
I would think, unless fuck, I don't know, unless they wanted to have him drop it in the middle of the summer, but he uh mm, yeah, I mean, yeah, there's not really anywhere, big for him to drop it if that was the plan, but I definitely do think he's going to lose at Mania. But I see what you're saying, Pops, man. He's been an unbeatable force. So it's going to be difficult, man, but I definitely think Chad Gable will be the one to do it. He came very close once before, so yeah, I can see
Definitely.
it. I can see it, man. So, yeah, man, with that, man, that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels podcast, man. Another edition of Notorious Unscripted. This has been episode 185 of Unscripted, man. Thank you guys so very much for joining us here today, man. And with that, it has been always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
Nice, okay.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels podcast. Another great edition of Notorious Unscripted. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 185. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on Friday with the news.
Peace.
I used to get deals on the bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. And niggas know they soft like a Twinkie fillin', playing the villain, prepare for this rap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Your style is played out like Arnold and what you talking about, Willis? The thrill is gone, the black Frank White is here to excite, throw dick to dice. Bitches are like I'm brainless, guns are like I'm stainless steel. I want the fucking fortune like the wheel. I squeeze gats till my clips is empty, don't tempt me. You don't want the fuck
Here I am, I'll be damned if this ain't some shit. Time to spread the bud lyrics over harmony grip. It's the mood killer death trap. Yes, I'm a jet black ninja. Coming where you rest at, surrender. Step inside the ring, use the number one contender. Looking cold booty like your pussy in December. Nigga, stop bitching, button up your lippin'. From method, all you gettin' is a can of ass whipping. Hey, I'll be kicking. You son, you doing all the yapping, acting as if it can't happen. Your frontin' got me mad enough to touch something. You want from Shallon, Allen, and ain't afraid to bust something. So what you want, nigga? You want, nigga? I got a 6-shooter and a horse named Trigger. It's real. Now